If my hidden tarot channel landed on your For You page, this hidden truth is for you. Now, this reading is going to be for all Pisces placements. It's for the Pisces collective, so you could have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart. Just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, or to join our Patreon, check out the box below. It does have all of the information that you will need. And just as always, thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe, go click on that notification bell, and go like that like button so the rest of the Soul Tribe can find us and so you can know when the next reading does come out. Okay, Pisces. So let's see what the highest message is for you today. For Pisces, what hidden truth is coming through for Pisces today? There are other people influencing and manipulating someone in your life. There are third parties and people that are in their ear that are influencing how they think about you, Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have influences? For the Piscean collective, what is others involved and third parties? You're finding the missing pieces as to why someone has not contacted you, has not moved forward, as to why someone is and what is it called when someone's stuck, not locked in, but there's definitely other people in someone's life, Pisces. We don't know who this is yet. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a friend. It can be anyone here, Pisces. But there are other people that are telling them not to speak to you, not to move forward towards you, that are trying to influence how they think about you, Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have other parties? Yeah, this person's frozen. Okay, we have stuck over here. Pisces, what you need to know, the hidden truth is there is someone who has given advice to someone else in your life not to speak to you, not to talk to you. For Pisces, why do we have influences locked and frozen? You are getting justice. Oh my gosh, you're getting justice. Whoa. Now, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. Today is Valentine's Day. Twin flames. Pisces, all of a sudden, you might just get a call. All right, now again, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. This reading is being recorded on Valentine's Day. Justice, dating, proposal. Pisces, this is an ancient love here. We do have twin flames on the bottom of the deck. Pisces, now it can resonate with you as a twin flame reading. It can be any kind of soulmate for this reading. But Pisces, there is someone, the love is real. The love is not cold. The love is actually not frozen. Manipulation and lies of third parties and other people involved. But the highest truth, the hidden truth about you and this person, Pisces, the love is actually not locked. The love was never frozen. Now, for some of you, I'm just going to channel it as it's coming through. I heard the word black magic. However, I always shift your perspective that black magic is control, right? And so, for example, say, you know, there's people and you or even their life, Pisces, I'm saying manipulating, controlling them to do things they wouldn't normally do against you. And that's the big key in this reading, Pisces. Pisces, there's someone that this part is what the third party, others involved, that's the lie. This is the truth. Your heart, rather, Pisces, isn't cold towards them. It's actually not even blocked off towards them. I'm seeing some sort of false block and wall being lifted up, Pisces, here, because we do have proposal, dating, and justice. Okay. Now, for some of you, you might have a running to the courthouse kind of marriage. It doesn't have to be. This could be a symbolic proposal as well. Or just this person coming back into your life, Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have influences, others involved, third parties? For Pisces, why do we have others involved, third parties, locked and frozen? Yeah, right over here. So you have the gate here. Something has been locked. For Pisces, why do we have justice, proposal, and dating over here? Why do we have justice, proposal, and dating? Yeah, Pisces, we have yin yang over here, blossoming abundance. So let's see what this is, Pisces. This could also be two people here. Let's see what it is. We have Magician and the Mirror. This is you being the co-creator over here, Pisces. This is you creating your reality. Either Pisces here, one person allows the third parties to lock up their heart, even though that's actually like not true here, or, and then say they have some sort of realization, or all of a sudden some sort of other soulmate comes in over here, Pisces. Okay, so let's see what's going on. For Pisces, why do we have influences locked and frozen? Why do we have influences locked and frozen? Lord, sweet baby Jesus Christ. Okay, this card came out too. Initiation. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You know, for some of you Pisces, I'm going to hope that there's not like a, say, magic involved, right? For some of you, someone may have told someone, do a return to sender to them. This person messed up big time, Pisces. Okay, and I mean the other parties involved may have told your person, I have to tell you something, return to sender. For some of you, you may have had a third party tell your person that you were up to no good, this or that, return it to sender. It only crowned you, Pisces. It only crowned you. Initiation. It gave you a seat at the table. For Pisces, why do we have, I have something to tell you and return to send, oh, side piece. Oh, Jesus. The other woman. Pisces. Two different things that this can be. Now, someone could have felt like you were the other person, where, Pisces, for some of you, maybe they were talking to people or had other people. For others of you, it's just some sort of third-party energy. And Pisces, there's someone in their life that could have viewed you this way. They could have been like, no, stay away from that person. This person's coming in this energy. Oh, Pisces, why do we have, I have something to tell you and return to sender? Why do we have, I have something to tell you and return to sender here for Pisces? Magician and the Mirror. There's a lot of mirroring here, Pisces. It's interesting because you do have twin flame too. Pisces, there's someone here that, now again, for some of you, your own twin flame or whoever this person is, because it doesn't have to be your twin flame. There's people that told them, no, you have to do this, you have to do that. And for some of you, like even say a return to sender where someone told whatever soulmate this is for you. We have soulmate and then secret admirer, Pisces, and then cord cut, okay? Someone told them to do a return to sender. Where is the collective's Pisces energy for this return to sender? Where's the Pisces energy? Surprise. Where's Pisces energy for return to sender? Yeah, this surprised you because you were not in that energy. But it also was, whoa, that's all like, you know, after that, I don't know if there's any coming back from that. You know, so whether Pisces, again, someone say told someone else, right? And how do I word this? Whoever this is for you, Pisces, this twin flame, this soulmate, someone in their life told them that you were no good and that they should do a return to sender, protect yourself from them. Meanwhile, Pisces, this surprised you because you personally were not in that energy. For Pisces, why do we have surprise and conflict for return to sender? Pisces, you were falsely accused here. It says forbidden fruit. Oh, Pisces, but you're getting justice. What is this justice for Pisces over here? Soulmates. Now, for some of you Pisces, though, again, there's this soulmate, this twin flame that was in your life. They told this person that you were up to no good, that you were like coming at them in this kind of energy, that you know, maybe we're not coming even from a place of love, Pisces. And I think that's really the key here. Someone told and it doesn't have to be your person, but this is like a soulmate, a twin flame, someone in your life that went cold on you, that cut you off. For some of you, they may have even taken some advice of like, let me protect myself and do a return to sender. For some of you, or this is your own soulmate or twin flame, but you're getting justice as you were not in that energy. But I will say it feels like it surprised you and it brought some sort of conflict of like, what, you know, for Pisces, foresight. All right, you're moving forward, Pisces, in foresight over here. All right, where this did kind of shock you. Look at this, only you. All right, Pisces, so you're going from some sort of situation of like, wait a second, this is not at all my intentions. This is not my energy. How did I get in this situation? To Pisces, you are going to be treated. And this is the future, Pisces. You're going to have a beautiful connection. All right, Pisces. So this could be the past energy. And this could also be the future energy of like, Pisces, you're getting justice that you did not deserve to be treated like that. Pisces, you do not deserve to be treated like a side piece. You are the main piece, the chosen. And I don't know why, for some reason, I'm hearing the song, You Are the Only Exception, you know. So for Pisces, why yin yang here? Oh, Pisces, you got good, look at this, Pisces, you got some good things on the way. This is the past energy. Yeah, this is a past karmic situation. You were falsely accused in some sort of situation. And again, like it really surprised you. You feel like it was a lot for you. However, your good karma here is you actually have a beautiful soulmate on the way. All right. Present and butterflies over here. The song Butterflies by Naija, is that her name? May resonate with you as well. Butterflies. All right, but I want to see what this is for you, Pisces. We do have standing your ground. Okay, Pisces. Now, I will say this ended up being initiation for you. For Pisces, why do we have, I have something to tell you. Return to sender. Other parties involved. Side piece. Locked. Frozen. Surprise. Forbidden fruit. Conflict. For Pisces. And the crowning. For Pisces, why do we have I have something to tell you and return to sender? For Pisces, why do we have side piece? I have something to tell you, return to sender. Why do we have side piece? Surprise, forbidden fruit. I have something to tell you, return to sender. Now we're closing off with the Lover's card, but let's get some clarifications. For Pisces, why do we have surprise, conflict, forbidden fruit, reflection, side piece, initiation? I have something to tell you, and return to sender. For Pisces, why, whoa, it was the third party. Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse, Pisces. For the 8 of Cups, why do we have I have something to tell you, return to sender? Why the Lover's card for I have something to tell you, return to sender, side piece? Why the Lover's card for side piece, surprise, I have something to tell you? There's a shift in perspective. Yeah, there's a shift in perspective over here between you and someone, okay? Could be Aries energy, could be another Pisces energy. We also have Gemini here. It's a masculine, it's showing up as the Emperor. Okay. You're innocent by the end of this reading, Pisces, but I will say this is a different kind of reading. You ended up in a situation of how did I get here? Pisces. You had to be really strong during this situation. I do see you getting through it and overcoming it. There's a big shift in perspective, and by the end of this, you actually are happy, you know, or yeah, like the 10 of Cups is happy life, dream life. It's ultimate fulfillment when it comes to emotions, Pisces. This is also the card of marriage and family. So by the end of this, there is some sort of soulmate that comes in, or for some sort of rectifying, Pisces, of this situation here. All right, for Pisces, why do we have third party, locked, frozen, side piece, surprise, I have something to tell you, and return to sender? Why Two of Cups with the Three of Cups in reverse? Oh, Pisces, they tried to seclude you, this third party energy. It could have been multiple people, definitely a third party energy. It's like you came into this person's life and this third party said, oh, you need to cut that person out. All right, where you got to put that person. For some of you, because we do have return to sender here. Oh my God, no, you got to stop that person. You have to put them in a jar because we have frozen and locked. Okay. Yeah, they gave that person bad advice. Look at that Magician card in reverse. They gave that person some bad advice. But truly, you got Magician card in reverse as I say that, Pisces, where actually, no, that's not what you should do. For Pisces, for return to sender, why do we have Magician card in reverse? I'm feeling the Isis energy so strong. That's why I take a pause, where Isis is the goddess of magic itself. And so I feel just so strongly like goddess of magic all of a sudden come through. For Pisces, for return to sender, I have something to tell you. Why the Magician card in reverse? They were coming from like a Page of Cups place, the truth. That's what it says on the bottom of the deck, the truth. Where they're actually like, and just what I'm hearing is like, well, if you ask Isis, that's probably not the first thing I would do. But why do we have Magician card in reverse? Two of Pentacles and the oh, Pisces. This person, truly, it was third party though. The third party told this person to do things, or the third party did it for this person. Now it's interesting, a mirror reflection. They saw you as like, oh no, that's like a mistress, or like a, what's the male version of a mistress? I don't know. Put it in the comments below. But like they saw you as the third party in the negative sense. They saw you as forbidden fruit. They saw you as someone that came into this person's life. Oh no, I know that Pisces came up to your life and no good. That wasn't true. Reflection, it wasn't true. And so in this situation, Pisces, right, they really think that they're right. And they're like, no, that person's not a good person for you. Let's protect you. That, you know, we'll do return to sender. We'll do protection. This is all false power, though, here. It's coming from like a Page of Cups place. It's coming from fear, but confirmation of the bird. But is it truth? Where's Pisces energy over here when it comes to Two of Cups and Three of Cups in reverse? Pisces, you got God's hand on you. Pisces, you have God's hand on you, Pisces. Oh, my Lord, sweet baby Jesus Christ. Pisces, they did all of this, and God is still like it kind of makes me want to cry, but God is still holding you of like, no, don't. This is where I hold my Pisces. Pisces, you're in Six of Wands, victory, success. You are flying over all of this. You are winning and overcoming over all of this. Because that part was not true. And Pisces, this is the type of situation, and it definitely past life, because it's like, whoa, how did I get myself into this situation? Where Pisces, you were just as innocent as they were. You didn't walk in knowing what was going to happen. You didn't even walk in with the intentions that they thought that you had. It's interesting that everything they felt about you, they did towards you. So like that's everything they feel about you, but they're actually doing it towards you. No, the Pisces is bad. To the point of Magician card reverse, return to sender. You're trying to suppress the Pisces power. That Pisces isn't doing anything. You know, kind of like a Lilith energy here, Pisces. Or you just walk into a room and it's like, you triggered something here, Pisces. In some sort of multiple people involved, though. But they were wrong about you, Pisces, is what this is showing. All right, for Pisces. For Pisces. Why do we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords for Pisces? Why Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords? Why the Eight of Cups and Seven of Swords here for Pisces? Yeah, you're like tactful. Look at that, the truth over here. Pisces, what I see is in a smart way, you just kind of walk away. Because we do have Seven of Swords here of like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna walk this way because I don't know what's going on. But, and that's what this reading is, Pisces, where you kind of slowly walk away. It's like, this has turned into something I didn't think it would. I don't know what's going on here, but this is a lot for me. I'm just gonna walk away over here, Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups? For I have something to tell you, return to sender. Why Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Death card here? But you, Pisces, this reading is very interesting. This reading is like, how did I get myself in this situation? It was your initiation as well. You still, how do I word this? Because we have the crowning here, Pisces. Now, I will say, when you are a chosen one, and say anybody does things like this, you know, where it's not always the magic with the candle. You know, you get a group of people concentrating on someone, that's enough, you know, which nothing holds power, but that's still an example of, right? We have the crowning, initiation, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Pisces, they tried to stop you and like death card you over here. It only made you more powerful. It only refined your sword here, Pisces. You know, Pisces, it's interesting. These people over here, now for some of you, it is a twin flame or soulmate that got other people involved. For others of you, it's just someone here with other people that they're all talking to one another. Yeah, Pisces is bad. You got to protect yourself from Pisces. Actually, in their process of protecting themselves from you, they ended up being the karmic, and you're showing up here, Pisces, as the divine feminine or the divine masculine. Ace of Wands with the Magician card over here. You hold the true power. You are the true magician. That's why I was feeling all of the Isis, goddess of magic energy. These people over here, they showed up against you, but again, so they are looking at you in the mirror as, oh no, that's the magician, that's this. No, they were in the root of fear. So the root of fear is their intuition that's leading them, Pisces, and it's not the truth. So you end up vindicated by the end of this reading, Pisces, but you know, it's still the kind of thing of, yeah, but I didn't have to go through that plot. You know, it's like, you know, like the quote for the plot, let's not do things for the plot. You know, like, let's not go through all these karmic cycles and this and that to prove a point, you know, to, you know, of like, well, that was the chosen one anyway, you know, or Pisces was innocent anyway. For Pisces, why do we have the Lover's card with the Hangman? Why the Lover's card with the Hangman? Yeah, Pisces, I do see here, you're in solitude, okay? Where this situation, I was going to say it broke your heart, perhaps fixed your vision. You do have 10 of Cups over here, Pisces marriage, okay? Where this was like a little bit of Judas energy. Pisces, Temperance card, balance, peace, moderation. You're going to bring alchemy to this situation, Pisces. Because again, it's not to say it didn't hurt. Like, you went through it. You get through it, but it's also like, was that necessary? You know, Pisces, where I will say for the most part, you come out of this unscathed. You know, where again, you're showing up as the Six of Wands, Magician card, Ace of Wands. But it's funny, their accusations against you, they showed up in Ace of Wands, Magician card in reverse. For Pisces, why the Temperance card here? Pisces, you're in a brand new cycle, okay? This only gave you a seat at the table. All right, Pisces, this was initiation. Unfortunately, of remaining in your truth. You know, for some of you, you may have even been like accused of like, no, they want you. You know, oh, you know, they're a third party. They're this, they're that. They mean you no good. They don't have good intentions. Actually, all of that was actually false, you know, and it truly was a mirror reflection. And then for some of you Pisces, they went as far as like, no, you got to protect yourself. You got to do a return to sender, or the third party did it for them. Okay, Pisces over here. That's what I'm seeing. Now, what's the advice for Pisces for this reading? What's the advice? Pisces. Oh, Tower card, Pisces. The truth, stand your ground. 144 as I say that. You could be seeing the number 144, Pisces. This reading, you know, I will say maybe it brings up some things, because this is a lot of, you know, it's either one or multiple people over here, Pisces, influencing some person to view you a particular way. But the whole time you were actually telling the truth, and that is your hidden truth, Pisces. Seven of Wands here with the King of Swords, the Truth card, standing your ground. All right, Pisces, this was an initiation, because it asked you to stand firm in your truth in the midst of so much coming up against you, or because it feels like multiple things here, you know, and also over time. For some of you, getting through like false accusations, things like that. But things are rectified, or truth rather, Pisces, is rectified here. All right, so that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. What is some other advice that we have for Pisces for this reading? What is some other advice? Integrity, Pisces. Yeah, look at that. The Lady of the Mirror. Pisces, you got more integrity than that. It's like, you know, that's what I'm seeing here, where it's like they were, again, for some of you, false accusations, thinking things about you, saying that you didn't have good intentions. Pisces got a little bit more integrity than that. Thank you very much. Wipe your mirror over here, you know, is like what I'm seeing, Pisces. For Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces for? I have something to tell you. Return to sender for advice. Pisces is not a side piece. What do we have for Pisces over here? I hope not, Pisces. Oh, your journey's your journey. I don't know. What do we have for Pisces over here? I have some Jesus. Jesus. You know, the Six of Wands is the card of Yeshua, Jesus. You know, they used to say a lot about Mary Magdalene too. And that's just what some of you need to hear. And that part really actually does make me want to cry. They used to say, and they used to falsely accuse Mary Magdalene of doing a lot of things to Jesus. His own disciples said that Mary Magdalene didn't have good intentions for Jesus. She was his right hand, all right? But also, Pisces, I actually love, and I'm going to close it out right here and get no other cards, and it truly makes me want to cry, Pisces. You are spiritually recognized in this situation. You know, can't hide from Jesus, right? And by that, like spirit, right? The 12th house, Pisces, hidden truths. Your truth is being rectified. And there's another word though. Not exalted either. Exalted is not the word. But for now, we could just say recognized, Pisces. You're being recognized here, you know, where you were not in any of the center. They said the same thing about Mary Magdalene when it came to Jesus, you know. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I love how this reading closing out. We do have Jesus, Yeshua, healer of the ages, Pisces. You are truly in your truth in every time, every space, and in every dimension. Okay, and this whole situation, whatever this was, this drama over here at the beginning of the reading, it only initiated and crowned you. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.